So really, here's an opportunity for you to step into a business. It's all the infrastructure set up. You've got an army of worker bees that are going to fulfill your orders. All you really have to do is do two things. You have to learn the product. So you have to go through 4 hours of training before you're able to go out and sell to the public. And then you have to commit to 1 hour of training a month, and that can be online. We're developing our online sessions. And once you do your initial 4 hours, we certify you, and you're free to go sell. Now, it's not done there. You need to go out and you need to book your parties. And that's the first thing I would recommend that you do, that you have people that you know. Everybody's got friends. Everyone's got families. 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 people that you meet are already tea drinkers. It's really about how do you go about getting them interested in what you're doing. Okay? And that's not going to be hard. Now, you've also got people that they have health concerns, right? They have health concerns. And so you've got folks that are going to ask you about, well, what's a good tea to drink with this? We stay away from demonstrations of health relative to tea. That is an FDA no-no. Okay? It's just like supplements in the health food stores. Every supplement in there has a little label on it that says, this has not been FDA certified, blah, 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 blah. So how do you then talk about the health benefits of tea? You refer them. You talk to them generally that tea has been shown to do blah, blah, blah. Here's the literature. We recommend that you read it for yourself. But here's tea to your health, and in this brochure, it indicates it's effective on type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular health, lowering blood pressure. A new article just came out last week about tea and oral health. Tea and bone density. We've actually had medical facilities in here doing seminars on tea and bone density. So there's a ton of legitimate research out there. And your job is not to shy away from it. Your job is certainly to embrace it and educate the public, but it's always with the backing of the information is online. Here's a brochure, here's a pamphlet if you want to know more. We will never say that this tea cures cancer, this tea is good. We'll make sure that it cures diabetes. It doesn't do that. Nothing does that. It aids, it affects many of these health challenges that people have. Now, we in the store, we know the benefits. You know, we have been open almost 4 years. We have over 20 employees. We've probably had no more than 25 or 30 total sick days at the most. Okay, so that would be 1 sick day per employee in just the first for the first year. We've been open 3.5 years. And so we know a lot of it has to do with the antioxidant quality of the product. It is hugely beneficial. And so that hasn't changed, and it hasn't changed for 3,000 years. Okay. And so in the training, you're going to get, once you sign up, your kit, and I'll go through what's in this kit. We're going to go through tea tasting like never before. You're going to understand what how all the different teas are processed. We're going to talk about tea producing countries. We're going to talk a little bit about the chemistry of the product and why it interacts with people the way that it does. So you will walk out after 4 hours very well armed with information. Okay, and then as you make appointments, as you schedule parties, we'll be there to help you. We're not just going to set you loose. You know, the first couple of parties that you do, if you need our assistance, we'll be there. You need me to come, Holly to come, some of our other staff members, we will come to help you. Okay? So what do you get in this wonderful kit? Well, you get lots of things. You get product samples. And so everybody's got a birthday, anniversaries, weddings, graduations, get well, children's birthdays, children's tea parties, holidays, Hanukkah, Christmas, I mean, you name it, there's always something on Mother's Day, Father's Day, Children's Day, Grandparents' Day. We can go on and on and on. We always say, give the gift of help, give tea. And so it gets people to thinking about other types of gift giving. Okay? Other types of gift giving. So it has in your kit, certainly this type of gift arrangement. It also has the best-selling product on the planet, tea-wise. This is a tea maker. And everyone knows who's come to the shop. We use these pretty exclusively. We use these because they're workhorses. You know, we've been open 3.5 years, and we use these daily, and they get banged up, and they work. And so what you're going to show people is, and the reason this is important is, it makes tea drinking easy. It makes it easy. There's no way you're not going to have a home party and show this, and everyone there is not going to at least want one of these. Well, they're not going to want this to plant flowers in. Now they want teas, right? And so this retails for $30 as an example. Now they want teas. And teas are going to range from $5 an ounce to $50 an ounce, depending on their palate, depending on what they like. People say, $50 an ounce? Well, yeah, tea is like wine in many respects. $5 wine, $500 wine, $5,000 wine. And so it's no different. So you're going to show them how to take this and put their tea in there and let it steep for the right amount of time. And guess what? The right amount of time means that they have timers, right? Everybody needs a timer. So now you've got this, and you've already got a timer that they need. Most folks love these double wall insulated cups. Okay, so this, and the timer alone, you're halfway there. And your objective is $100 per person is not hard to come up with at a party. 30, 20, that's 50. A timer, and then their teas, 3 or 4 teas, you're there. We won't even get into if people want gifts. If they want this for themselves, but they, you know, Uncle Joe, Aunt Jane, and little Jimmy need this. Also, okay? We have wonderful party pack boxes. These come in 4 different varieties: a green, a red, a black, and an herbal. They have teas in them. This particular party pack also has a infuser in it, so it's like your all-inclusive little tea party here. It also has either a cookie or chocolate in it. Great packaging, great gift for anything. Very affordable, $19.95. So you'll have these as examples. You will have all sorts of tea accoutrements. You will have these kinds of strainers. Some people are traditionalists. They don't want to use a smart tea maker. They would rather use something like this. It's a tea strainer, right? You put your tea in there, you put the top on it, you sit this down in your cup. We have those. We have clamper spoons of all different sizes and shapes for every holiday. As I mentioned previously, timers. One for green tea, one for black tea, one for herbal tea. You think they might need all 3? Because certainly after you talk to them about all the different teas, they're probably going to need all 3 of these. So what you're really trying to get your initial customers to do is get their starter kit. Okay? Is get their starter kit. And then for those people that they're traditionalists as well, and they don't want to use anything but a tea bag. You're going to get those people that say, I only drink tea out of a tea bag. They don't know why, but, well, no problem. We're going to overcome that objection because you're going to talk to them about the benefits of loose leaf tea, why you have so many more options with loose leaf tea, and also why they can now make their own tea bags. And so, if they want tea bags because it's convenient or whatever their reason is, if you're selling to a corporate account and their objection is, well, we need tea bags, no, give your clients, give your C-suite office, whatever, a higher level. You can have the tea in different canisters and have your tea sacks. They literally will take 1 teaspoon of tea, they'll put it here, they'll fold this over, and then they put this on the side of their cup. Okay? People travel with these. They make their tea bags in advance. They put them in a baggie, and then they take it with them. And so there is no objection. I don't like tea. And I always ask people that. Well, why don't you like tea? Well, I'm a coffee drinker. You're a coffee drinker. Okay. You drink the coffee for the taste. You drink it for the aroma. You drink it for the kick. What do you drink it for? Well, I drink it because I need that burst in the morning. Ha, we got a tea for you. We have a tea for you. I drink it for the taste. We have cafe latte. It's a Chinese black tea with whole espresso coffee beans in it. We got a tea for you. I don't like black tea. I don't really like green tea. Why don't you like green tea? Well, it's bitter. It's bitter. Tell me how you prepare it. And these are going to be your words. This, as easily as it's flowing off my lips, it's going to flow off yours. Tell me how you prepare it. Well, and you really want to know how to prepare it. Well, I take my tea and I put it in there in the cup, whether it's a tea bag or it's loose leaf, and then I take my water and I say, the water. What water? Well, I just boil the water off the kettle and then I pour it on my leaf, and I immediately stop them and go, well, that's our first challenge. That's our first opportunity. You never pour boiling water on green leaves. And they're like, really? Well, no, because it's a new leaf. And that's when you get to talk to them about how tea goes from here to here, and why these leaves can't take boiling water, and why these leaves can. It's a secret, so I can't tell you guys. But that's when you get to impart this wisdom. That's when you get to start having people go, well, really? Tell me more. The product sells itself because it's interesting. It sells itself because it's good for you. When I do speaking engagements, one of the first questions I ask when I get up on stage is, how many of you drink tea when you're not feeling well? How many of you drink tea when you're not feeling well? Raise your hands. Okay? How many drink tea when you're not feeling well? Okay. How many of you drink coffee when you're not feeling well? Aha. Okay? There's a reason. So then the question becomes, if you know that you drink this beverage when you're not feeling well, why wouldn't you keep it in your system proactively? Okay? And inevitably you get, Okay? Let's not leave out the children. We're trying to get them off these sugary substances, all these sugary beverages. Well, here are all these herbals and rooibos teas. The people of South Africa primarily drink rooibos. They give it to their babies for colic. It's great for nursing and pregnant women because it's high in magnesium and it's high in potassium. And it's naturally caffeine-free. And it's naturally sweet. So here's an alternative beverage for your children. Not to mention all the herbals, whether they like pears or apples or cranberries. And then we have a children's tea set. And the children's tea set sells itself. It's a grandmother's gift, as we call it. There's no grandmother on the planet that's not going to look at that has little ones and not going to buy that. It's not going to happen. Okay. Let's not forget the men. 30% of our business are men, but men are the predominant tea drinkers in the world, not women. Okay. Men are the predominant tea drinkers in the world. When you go into homes around the world, the custom is for the men to offer tea to their guests. The Muslim world in particular drinks tea. Okay? They don't drink alcohol. And so there are other reasons why people will want this product. Besides just the natural health benefits and the other things. It's part of their culture. In some cases, part of their religion. So don't think because you're having a tea party that guys aren't going to come. They are the majority of tea drinkers on this planet. And guess what? For the guys, we have cast iron teapots. Woo. We have something a little bit more sturdy and manly. We have to appeal to them. Because again, most times when a woman says to a guy, please come join me, let's go to the tea shop, he's like, kill me first. And we've tried to take all of that away. It's gender friendly, you know, there's no doilies and lace, We have great food, we have great music, the food's in great proportion, so the guy doesn't leave like, can we now go get food? Okay, we've taken all that away. And what does that mean for you as ambassadors who are selling this program? It also means that you can avail yourselves of the cafe to bring your guests in. You know, part of the stratus that we've put in is that as you sell more, there are different things that come your way. Not only do you get the commission, but we've put together, we're finalizing a trip to Charleston, the tea plantation, the Bigelow tea plantation. That's for a certain amount of revenue, sales that you earn. We're working on a program where we'll take you over to Hawaii, where the tea plantation there is just resurrecting itself. And so it is my intent, because I want to go with you on all these trips, that as you become more successful in your business, with us helping you, with the full support of the Wystones team behind you, that it will be easy for you to qualify for these trips. And going on the trips is not just for us to have a good time and fun. We're going to do that anyway. But it's so educational, and it broadens your horizons and opens your eyes as to the value of this great product that you're getting involved with. Now, for your hostess, now there's going to be two things that happen. As you start out, you are your hostess. You're going to be the ones that set your parties. But as you do parties, the people that are there, 1, 2, 3, 5 of them are going to want to host their own party. Why would they want to do that? Well, you've convinced them of the merits of tea if you have to, or they might be a tea drinker and they want to get their product at a discount. So there's a hostess program that we've established. But more importantly, you think somebody will want to get the cake lady? That's a 3-tiered cake stand. Okay? People love this. It's a whole set. So the cake lady has 3 pieces to it. She retails for about $150, but your hostess could earn it for one good party. You think that your hostess is not going to want an exquisite piece of Franz? Okay. Exquisite piece of Franz. We know for hosting a party that garners about $1,000, this pot is hers. You have a guy, he might want this for his wife, his mother, his daughter. People collect teapots. Okay? We have cast iron teapots, as I mentioned. They come in a variety of colors. Think somebody that's doing a party is not going to possibly want one of those because they don't want to purchase it, but they sure would allow you to have 10, 15 people at their home, and each of those people is going to give you an average of $75 to $100, and they automatically will qualify for their gift. Or any of the other Yixing pots that are here. And so we put together packages to help support you, so that as you're going out asking people to help you, there's something in it for them. There's also a way for them to get a discount on their actual teas. So again, you don't have to get initial inventory. You don't have to concern yourself with fulfillment. You'll get paid bi-weekly according to the payroll cycle and based on when the cutoff is of the party that you're doing. You can sell to friends and family through a home party mechanism. You can sell one-on-one. You can sell to corporations. You can go out to corporations and convince them. In many cases, they might have a tea program that they're okay with. Most times we don't find that difficult to get them to try our product. And again, from a corporate perspective, if you're not comfortable making or closing that sale, that's where we come in. We'll help you do that while still giving you the credit for that sale. Okay. I'm going to stop talking for a minute and ask, are there any questions?
For the 4-hour initial training, is there any cost?
There's no training. The cost is associated. The kit is $495, and the kit has about $700 worth of product in it. And then once you hit a certain threshold, there's another kit that you get that I'm going to bring in. That's a roller bag. That's just absolutely fabulous. So the training is included. The monthly training also is included.
So $500.
Period.
Okay. Is there a minimum? There's no minimum order or no minimum monthly order?
There's no minimum monthly order. It is, you know, many organizations require that you do 200, 500. I am as interested in anyone as you being successful and thus we being successful. But what I really am trying to do with setting you up in your own business is you have enough pressures in life. I can't make you do this. I can help you, I can facilitate it, I can support you. The product sells itself. I can go with you. I can teach you everything that I know. But if you decide that this month is not good and you can't meet a minimum, I don't want to be the one that's now on your shoulder like, oh my God, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. And I know that's counterintuitive to the sales process. I've been in sales. I know. Salespeople who are hearing this will go, blasphemous. But I want to do this differently. I don't want to do it like all the other ones that are out there. And I may find that I'm wrong. But our intent is to make this easy for people to get into the business.